92% of directors, VP, or executives, right, that start new roles typically have a lot of anxiety or fear. It's stated, man, it's kind of like our first day of school back in the day when it's like a new school, you know, it's like what to expect. There's some jitters, and hey, at your level, you should probably be experiencing some fear and anxiety as you start, because you have a lot of responsibility. But if you're watching this video, I'm gonna give you the top 2 things that if you just take care of this thing, right, within the first 90 days, first 100 days, I guarantee you it's gonna remove a lot of fear, remove a lot of anxiety, you're gonna get quick wins, and everything's gonna be okay. Hey, here at Executive Career Upgrades, we have a onboarding program called Mastering Your First 100 Days, where after we help directors, VP, or executives, or people that want help onboarding to get promoted faster, have a strategic plan, and more inside their business unit, this program has been awesome, really. Tons of people have gone through it. I'm gonna share with you our top 2 most important things. Hey, but first, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden. I'm the CEO of Executive Career Upgrades, where we help directors, VPs, and executives get the job, keep the job, and be successful at the job. And hey, today, absolutely, we're talking about being successful at the job. If you want more content like this because you want to grow in your leadership development, you want to onboard at your new job, or you want to get the job you know you deserve, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button below, and let's get started. All right, check it out. I want you to write this down, okay? The top 2 things you need to do. You just started a job, you're in the first 7 days, you need to meet with your boss, your manager, whoever directly manages you. You're the CEO, hey, meet with the board. And here's what we need to ask them. And we need to be specific and quantifiable. I need to know, if Alex is my boss, Alex, my goal here during this first quarter we're working together is to exceed all of your expectations. What are some of the things that I would have to do so in 90 days, 100 days from now, when we reconnect, there'll be no doubt in each other's mind whether I was below average, or exceed your expectations. What are some things I would have to do? And then we have to clarify a little more. So if he says, well, Tim, you would have to do this, there should likely be some follow-up questions, right? Because we need to get clarity, man. We need to be super clear. Because hey, the more we know exactly what our bosses expect of us, the better we can execute on that. So I don't know what your boss is gonna say. So if he says reduce turnover, hey Tim, if you could really help with this turnover problem, that would be a huge win. I don't know about you, but I don't know what that means, right? Hey, when you say reduce it, what do you mean by that? What would be excellent? Right? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? What is it? So how do I know? Because you could go in and help reduce turnover a little bit, but then maybe your boss says, oh, you know, you only did it by 5%. We were hoping by 20. So see how important clarifying things are? So when your boss tells you something, make sure you get specific. Hey, Tim, okay, I'm just gonna throw out some stuff. He has told me and I've clarified. Hey, Tim, if you could help revamp the onboarding program to make it a little bit more effective, if you can, number 2, reduce turnover by X amount. Hey, the goal here is to hire 3 people. The goal here is to retain our top talent, right? Ensure no one leaves, like these people, ensure they stay. Again, I'm just giving you some ideas, right? But the reality is, hey, you need to make sure you know what that is. Can you believe people start jobs and they don't even know what their boss expects of them? They kind of guess. They went to the interview, they have this like crappy job description, they kind of guess, right? But they don't specifically know. Man, what does right look like? What does exceptional look like? No one's gonna know unless you ask them. So I need to know from my boss, what are those things? What are the quantifiables? And then when I'm done with the meeting, I wanna send them an email. Hey, Alex, just wanted to recap. You said bing, 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 bing. Hey, if I miss anything, please let me know. Hey, let's get to crushing it. And then I'm revisiting that in 90 days. Also, another best practice, bonus tip, schedule at least a 15-minute with your boss every single week, just as a follow-up. Hey, John, just wanted to give you my updates on my progress. Do you have any questions? Hey, is there any other new priorities that have been added? Hey, if you do that, you're gonna be off to a good start. Because it shouldn't be like a mystery. It shouldn't be like, man, I'm at 90 days. I hope I did a good job. No, that is not the way it works. But you need that data first. Number 2, you need to be able to get on the same page with your team. Most of you are managing a team. Indoctrination. I know that's a scary word, right? But it's so important because I'm from the military. I'm an Army soldier 20 years. I know there's a big difference, and you do too, between your everyday soldier and a special forces, Delta Force, Army Ranger, totally different trainings. We're taking the same people though, and we're putting them through easier training and harder training. But that's all they've known, and that's all they've known. So that's all they know. So how you indoctrinize your team is very important, right? How you manage change, how you set them up for success. But for the purpose of this video, we're just talking about, man, you ready? Setting high standards for your team. So I've asked my boss, what does he exactly expect of me, or she, right? What do they exactly expect of me? How do I know what right looks like? You gotta do that for your team too. You have to know, hey, this is exactly what I expect. These are the KPIs, right? This is how you contribute to the organization. This is a professional development plan. And these are the things that are important to me. I don't know what they are for you, but some of them is, man, don't be late, man. Don't be late for me, right? If you're meeting with me, man, don't be late, right? That's just my military thing. In the military, we have a saying, if you're not 15 minutes early, you're late. Show up in the right uniform. You know, I don't know what your things are, the way you want to be communicated to. Everyone has their little quirks, if you will. But how can I hold someone accountable if I don't tell them what I expect of them? Make sense? So one of the biggest problems that people have disconnects is they don't let people know exactly what they expect of them, right? It's like, hey, every day you should be doing this, this, and this. That's all I'm gonna, go. We're gonna be many videos this year, many, helping you start a new job off right. But hey, this would be a huge W, a huge win if you're within 7 to 14 days and you know this is exactly what my boss expects of me, exactly what right looks like. And number two, I have set my team up for success because I care about them and I want them to be successful. So I have already let them know exactly what's expected of them. Hopefully it's documented. Hopefully they signed it. We both got a copy. These are the things you need to do to start your new job off right. If you do not do this, it's gonna be bad, because I work with so many executives that go in that I believe did make great progress with their team, with their boss, but standards weren't clearly defined. And at the end of 90 days, they thought they should have done something different. People are not on the same page. Do not let this happen for you. So hey, remember, in closing, under your first 2 weeks, what does my boss expect of me? And let me lay the foundations for the team on expectations for them as well. Hey, in 2025, if you want more videos to help you get the job, keep the job, and be successful at the job, do me a favor, smash that subscribe button below. And if you want to schedule a free consult with our team, there's a link down below as well to see how we can possibly help. Hey, let's make 2025 your year, and I'll see you in the next video.